Okay, this video is going to take a look at how to use QR codes in the classroom. Now, first we're going to take a look at how to generate a QR code and why you might want to do it. You can hear the music in the background. That is the musical stylings of Central Valley Fusion Band 40-watt hype. Hope you enjoy it. But back on to QR codes. Now, what you're looking at here is a website. It's the QR code generator.com. It's a web app that you can find in the Chrome Web Store. And it's a very easy way to create a QR code. So right here we have the static QR code. It's going to take you to nothing when you scan it. So I can set it if I click on here, and if you watch as I type here, you'll see the QR code over here start to adjust. So if I want someone just to read something on their phone, like this, hello, how are you? So when they scan that code, you saw how the code adjusts itself. So if I were to save this code, someone could scan the code with a QR code scanner, which you can use this app here, where it says scan and use the actual Chromebook's webcam. You could scan it, and this text would appear. That's a good way to share your phone number or anything. I actually use this at home. I have a QR code framed on the wall in my living room. So if you want the Wi-Fi password in my house, you scan it, and then you have my big long Wi-Fi password. It's easier than me having you write it down or stuff. So that's the use just for you using free text. So I'm going to get rid of that. The probably best way to use a QR code, at least in the classroom, is URL here. So when they scan it, it takes you to a website. It's like a link, a visual link here. So I'm going to open up a tab here with my personal website here. And I'm going to copy the address and paste it here for the URL. Now, if you were to scan this using a scanner on your mobile device or using the one on the Chromebook using this web app, then it'll take you right to my website on whatever device you are using. So let's say I wanted to do this. I would hit save it as a PNG file. You know, if you look up here, I have this image now saved on my computer. And when I open it up, there's my QR code. It's specifically going to take me to that website that I displayed earlier. Now, you're thinking, how can I use this in my classroom? What can I possibly use it for? Well, if you've ever at all used Google Sites, then if you use Google Sites, this is a great way to display student work. You can create a Google site for a project, and each kid submission, whether it be a writing assignment, a slides presentation, or they want to organize some videos they created, put them all on a site, all you have to do is display the QR code. Now, one of the ways that we over here at Monty Middle School in Orosi, what we're doing with some of our ELA classes, all of the writing samples are being done with Google Docs. So they're all being submitted to the teachers electronically. There's no handwritten essays and and such. So what teachers are going to start doing now, instead of printing out and using all this paper and ink and putting them on the wall, they're going to take all the electronic versions of student writing assignments, put them and display them on a Google site, and then all they have to do is print out the QR code, put it on the wall, you scan the code, and then you have now access to all the student work. That would be probably one of many ways that we can use this. So creating a QR code is that simple. You can do it for simple text. You can do it for a website. Those are probably the two most obvious ways that you probably would want to use it. So as this video is going to continue, I'm going to do an actual live demonstration of how to use this app in a classroom. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate two ways to generate or to use a QR code scanner. First one is going to be using my tablet, using an app called Google Goggles. So I'm going to go up to one of these QR codes we have up here. It's going to scan it. And once it scans it, I click on it, on the URL link. and it will then take me right to this website. And there it goes. It took me right to the website. Next, I'm going to show you how to do it using this app here on a, on a Chromebook. It's going to use the webcam here on the Chromebook. So I need to just go click on scan. That. And I just got to do the same thing. Go ahead and just kind of position it. There it goes. And it gives me the website there. I click on it, it takes me right to that website. This is a great way to use your Google Sites to display student work and have student portfolios this way. And if you have them all organized into one site, you only have to print out one QR code instead of having to display all the physical copies of student work. Hope this helps.